Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Game 2 between EHOME and LGD. You are watching a best of 5 for the China Summit 6 qualifiers. I am Luminous, I'm joined by Aosin, and we have a first phase Timbersaw ban. Thoughts, Steven?
I don't know if this is really necessary. It's like what you said, but I mean, he pretty much handled them on his own last game, so I don't really blame them for this.
Yeah, the game state got to a point where they actually can't do anything if the Timbersaw on the front. There were so many smoke gangs where they were trying to wrap around, and the Timbersaw just happened to be there. And the entirety of EHOME, or LGD, just had to run away, right? Like, they could not take on the Timber heads on. It got to a point where LC was strong enough to take him on, but not twice in a row, as evident by the buyback in the ultra late game.
I mean, that was only because his entire team wasn't even there either. It was just him.
Right.
And you have 5 people beating on him. That's like the only way. And it requires the ET ulti as well.
Yeah. Well, no, I think towards the end they were killing him without the ET ult, right? Just the dual damage from the LC.
I know. I think they drop the ET ult every single time. I mean,
okay.
That's pretty much the combo anyway, right? You duel someone and you just drop the ET ulti.
I gotta say that was the first professional Dota game where I saw LC had like real game impact. And it was
I would agree with that.
Pretty big game.
I think that's the first time I've seen 200 damage too.
Yeah. Well, maybe we're gonna see more LC game. I think LGD is definitely a fan of the hero. They've been picking it multiple times, trying to make it work. Unfortunately, they've been losing it every single time.
I mean, it's like you said, it's so hard to be convinced by these LC picks.
Yeah.
Because every time we see them, it's just as lost. I think I would say like 25% of the time they actually win, and then 75% of the time they just lose.
I think we require like a change of mindset. Instead of doing the standard core LC, maybe it's time to do support LC. Let's go. Coming out of jungle.
We have seen it a couple of times, right?
Yeah. Also have lost, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yep. All right, we're gonna start things up with an Oracle pick. This hero has been winning a lot of games for LGD. They like to pair it up with the Axe. They like to back it up with the Luna or any hero that could really take advantage of False Promise. I think that's where really the strength of the spell lies. Yes, you could heal with your flames or whatever, but it's really about having a healing warrior team or having a having a satanic warrior team. That sort of healing goes a long way.
All right, I like this. Pugna being picked up immediately. It's like they don't even have to worry about the OD now. I feel like it's just they've got it covered. You have the Nyx, you have the Pugna. If they pick OD, then go ahead.
They can pick OD.
Yeah, they can still pick OD too.
Yeah.
I don't think that you would though. Actually,
it's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yep. Well, Pugna is definitely a hero that's excellent against Oracle. I mean, he's gonna have to sit back and spam a lot. It would not surprise me if Oracle would just kill himself to the ward. For those of you guys that are just joining us and maybe watching this series, these teams for the first time, wondering why why Pugna's first phase picked, I guess it's a new technology being brought up by EHOME. They played it as core. We saw, I think, Zhao playing it as a support yesterday. So the Chinese teams are definitely, bringing back the Pugna, and it's pretty exciting to watch. A lot of push.
It's actually a really strong push. It's surprisingly strong, especially with the Aether Lens into Scepter. Yeah, and every blast does half damage to structures. It's 325 with the Aether Lens. Pretty close to 200 at level 16. Is that right? Something like that.
In particular, the Aether Lens is not just about the damage output, but more so the fact that you could cast it
from so far away,
so
safely too.
Yeah, you're not gonna get jumped as you're sieging these towers. There is a bit of like nice synergy that you could put your nether wards into trees because now your war range is increased by 200, so you could kind of do uphills, stuff like that. It's big tech. But back to the side of LG, I did mention the nice synergy between Healing Ward and False Promise. Looks like they're gonna go for that. But Juggernaut into Pugna. I mean, Pugna Decryptify can own your Omni Slash. Makes it look like a joke.
But I mean, Juggernaut's also one of those heroes that just buys Diffusal. So if you Omni Slash and someone is banished, you just diffuse them. So it's okay.
That is true.
And also, I think... No, you still take damage from the ward. You actually take it before you cast it.
Correct. That's why you see people dying before they cast, you know, the last spell.
I mean, you mentioned it. You said it looks really stupid.
Yeah. For the person that dies, yeah. Feels a little dumb.
Well, they don't want to deal with the same strat as yesterday. They ban out the LD because this is exactly what they ran. Pugna
Right.
LD.
So they did a off-lane Pugna plus a support Nyx, I think it was, right? They did a safe lane Bear, I think. And then they did
there was a Rubik in there. There was a support Rubik in there, and
no, they off lane
was Timbersaw, wasn't it?
Yeah, they off lane Rubik Pugna, which like blew my mind.
Oh yes, that's right.
And then they did Nyx Bear safe lane, like that made no sense, but it worked out. Yeah, and then they did like
you just need to get level somewhere.
Right. So they're banning all these pushing mids, right, or pushing cores, but there's still Dragonite in the pool. I think EHOME is comfortable playing that one. If they want to go for dedicated push strat.
I mean, DK is kind of like that, but I think the idea behind this draft is that you have basically a very, very safe siege, right? You don't really run too much of a risk. I mean, you lose your bear, but you don't lose your hero.
True.
So you have Pugna and Syllabear together. It's like super safe. You just don't ever have to commit too much, and you can still take objectives.
Okay. This is a very important pickup for EHOME. I mean, he's a great hero on his own right, but also denying it to the Oracle combination is going to be there. Okay, LGD starts to pick up a little bit of counter push in the form of a Venomancer. My question is whether Veno is actually going to hit the lane or jungle, because we do see some of these Chinese teams opting for that jungle Veno. You hit the quick level 4 and you go back to assist the lane or whatever.
So you play it like an offlane? Like you just start Iron Talon jungle, or
right?
You do it as a support,
right? Or you could do it as offlane. It depends on the roles. I've seen Iron Talon. I've seen the Quelling Blade Blightstone build. I think the Quelling Blade Blightstone build is a little bit better because once you leave the jungle, you have a Blightstone to hit towers with. But it comes down to what they prioritize. The faster jungler speed is the Iron Talon build.
Okay. I mean, I'm not much of a Veno jungler. I just heard about it, but I've never really tried it.
Dude, I sat in the jungle for an hour trying multiple builds. Like, it's legit.
Okay. And we'll take your word for it.
Okay. We're gonna see a Rubik, so that's the pickup that we saw.
Very similar to yesterday.
Yeah.
Kind of curious as what their last core is. They're definitely going to commit to this, like sieging lineup.
So in terms of safe siege, like is Drow Ranger just out of the question? I guess Drow Ranger is worse than DK if you want safety, right? In terms of sieging.
Yeah, I mean you can tell that they're not even geared for it either. You only have a Pugna and a Rubik.
Right.
If you don't make too much of the precision aura, you might as well just get something else. Maybe even like Sniper. I mean, Sniper is pretty safe, right?
Sure, but he won't have a lot of the damage without the Drow Aura, so that is another concern. I mean, you could just pick up a whole bunch of heroes that... I mean, can you make the argument that Pugna by himself is good enough for a siege? You just build the team around
honestly,
him?
after seeing it yesterday, I think it's actually enough. It does so much damage, I think it's enough.
Okay.
Itself.
Alright, we're gonna see LGD pick up a bunch of kind of random team fight. I gotta say, Decay plus Venomancer is a pretty next level strategy. And if a team wants to kind of sit in front of a tower to siege, well, Tombstone is pretty good too.
5 seconds.
Yeah, definitely. I think they just want to make it so that they can fight without them being able to just slow siege.
I'm liking this draft.
So instead of just, you just wrap around and throw everything at them. You have Juggernaut, Oracle. You can just go in. Venomancer, same thing. Go in, you hit your ulti, and Undying as well. All of them just walk in there and fight.
Okay. It's going to be somewhat hard to kind of predict what these lanes are going to be because these heroes are somewhat non-standard. But you want to take a stab at it, or?
I think they're going to do their best to kind of fight them early on, for LGD at least.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of want to follow around the Pugna, I think. That's my guess.
So I think going by that logic, you don't want the Venomancer to be jungling. You want him to be actually in the lane and start applying pressure.
It depends on what their last pick is. If it's strong enough to just dueling with the Undying, because Undying dual lanes are actually really strong. And Oracle Juggernaut's pretty strong as well as a dual lane. So it kind of depends on how they want to lane this. I mean, even Oracle Undying too.
Sure.
It's perfectly fine.
You can see that I can see that happening. Well, EHOME or LGD looking for a final pickup. I think a raw carry is what they're looking for. I think Juggernaut mid is actually going to be here. Ooh, Alchemist.
Okay, I like this.
That's hard
you
to push into, right?
Because carry, farm, and you pretty good at defending, and you just drop acid spray.
Yeah, you drop acid spray. Pugna has naturally very low base armor, so he's gonna suffer quite a bit under that acid spray. And I think it's quickly you get to a point where you actually can't stop the Alchemist. He just runs at you, right?
Yeah. 5 seconds. There might not be enough damage on EHOME. I think they need a little more damage to deal with the Alchemist now.
Reserve time.
Pugna is damage.
Is it enough damage?
Maybe not. Maybe not. I mean, I could see EHOME blowing up a team completely with Axe Jump, and then you Decrepify, Blast, Impale, Life Drain. That's a kill. Like, pretty much on anybody. But whether they get
I did underestimate that damage yesterday. So
yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't.
Clinks. Well, that's damage. That's
your damage. Great against Juggernaut, too.
Decrepify plus physical damage, a little bit weird. That's something that I have to watch out for.
Just hit someone else.
Okay.
I'm sure it's fine.
Fair enough. I'm sure it's fine. Famous last words. And it seems like with the strategy, they always put Garter on that Nyx Assassin support. Sylar playing the carry Pugna. Land him on the Rubik.
Is this a mid-axe?
Against maybe? Sure, why not?
Yeah. I think Axe can... Yeah, Axe probably... No, I don't think Axe... No, Axe should win that, right? He should win that.
Yeah, what is Alchemist going to do for the first 2 levels?
Yeah.
Alright, this is Offlane Venom. Support Undying. XZ on the Undying, maybe on the Alch. Ame playing the carry Juggernaut. Justine on the Offlane Venom. Or Jungle Venom, depending on which. M99 on the Orko. Alright, let's see if this pushing strat is going to work out. It was extremely impressive when they run it yesterday for EHOME. And EHOME, of course, up 1 game in this best of 5, so they need 2 more. Looks like all 11 is already warding things up. Looks like it's
so
Offlane Axe.
It is in mid-axe. Yeah, it's Offlane Axe.
Yeah.
Oh, both of them dodge each other entirely.
So
I think it'll definitely work. Even if they don't win the game, I think it'll be like really, really close. Because after watching them run this Pugna lineup yesterday, I think this is something they practice more often than not.
But here's the thing, right? Close is not going to be enough, especially against the Alchemist. You could break the tier 3, but you know if he has the racks or 2, he is going to outcarry this team quite easily. I just don't know how Pugna is going to go into the late game with it. Actually, Sylar is going mid. I thought for a second that it's going to be Klink's going mid. Yesterday they ran offensive dual lane, right? Dual off lane with the Pugna.
Yeah, now they're going mid. Yeah, the 2 pool tangos.
Pugna mid in 2016. Does it work? Can it work?
I'm pretty sure it does.
Okay.
It's pretty hard for Alk to fight into that, right?
I mean, Alk will need a poor man show ASAP, I think, because the physical harass will be coming in. But Sylar also nukes extremely hard with his blast, and there's, I mean, you could dodge it, but you're not going to be able to CS if you do, so.
Yeah, but I mean, you get Decrep at level 2. By the time you hit level 3, that actually does a lot of damage.
True.
It's like really threatening.
It's more so, I think, the supports of LGD. Are they going to be roaming in to actually backstab the Venom? Looks like we are going to, or sorry, backstab the Pugna. Looks like we are going to see the jungling build coming out here from Justine. So the idea of this build is you stack a bunch of wards and you clear one of the camps and you stack the other. Though normally you want to...
And you never lose your wards because they're always aggroed on your hero.
Correct. But you're supposed to, I think, start on the camp onto the right. Because you're not guaranteed to actually take off the big camp on the left. But it seems like he's practiced it enough to say that, look, this works. Let's start with the camp on the left. And then stack the one on the right. And then it will be easy peasy.
Oh, he did it. Alright, here comes the stack.
Yeah.
I like it.
I mean, it's...
I like it, but I don't want to see it. It's always so frustrating to see this kind of game in your pubs.
I mean, it's more how you use it, right? If you leave the jungle at level 4, you get level 4 by 3 minutes. Or even 2:30 if you have the right spawn. That's insane rate. Like, that's almost faster than your solo mid. So if you leave the lane and go back to your off lane with boots, Gale, level 4, you know, that's not bad at all. But I hear you. It just tilts me when people do it for like 10 minutes.
sure. All they know about it, he's going into soap
Ooh,
some of that.
that's experience in gold. Thank you. This is why you don't see.
He only got one of them.
You got two.
Oh, they found him.
Okay, got one.
Is he gonna die to this? Yeah, I think he's dead. Yeah, he's dead.
All right.
3 stacks of decay, 76 damage.
All right.
For everything.
I guess Vano jungle is still next level. It picks off an off lane too. Or picks off a support. The off lane is jungling. And looks like Axe has purposely suicided.
Well, Alchemist is doing perfectly fine against this. He is not threatened whatsoever.
Yeah.
Full health, PMS, farming away.
I think it largely is due to XZ coming around spamming decays.
Oh yeah, he was bothering him.
Yeah.
Guess what's happening?
Honestly, I don't think Pugna is that strong of a laner. Especially not with, you know... Whoa, okay, XZ, you gotta be careful. That's a double damage Pugna. The Corruptify into a secondary blast might do it. No, the right clicks. Oh, still looking
he has
good.
that movement speed.
Damn, look at him go.
Alright, this is how you definitely zone out your mid laner. You get double damage.
Okay, good tips. I'll write it down in my notebook.
Yeah, just get double damage.
Alright, looks like Jasing's jungle has been somewhat slowed down. But he is gonna move to a different real estate.
Stacks on stacks. This is pretty interesting though.
Yeah.
I mean, I've known about it, but this is actually the first time I've actually
Seen in a pro
really
game?
paid attention to see how it's done.
I think I remember seeing Swindle Melons in Complexity did it last season when he was still the offlaner.
Yo, level 4 Gale? He doesn't care about that. He's just gonna keep farming. 2 and Poison Sting.
Yeah, I guess he just want to have max wards to deal with the push that's coming the way, but unfortunately I don't think that's how EHOME wants to push, right? Like, they're not relying on creep damage on your tower. They're just relying on Silars. So I think going for the wards build as a counter pushing tool is not going to be too effective against what EHOME is running.
Oh, top room fight?
011 just runs in. He has taunt available, and they have to concede the rune. Oh.
Well, it wasn't a bounty.
Yeah. I saw Illusion, and as an Axe player, you see Illusion, you just get a little excited. Unfortunately, Sylar took it, so.
Radiant's top tower's in bad shape.
Okay, Vano's still jungling.
No breaking down the Radiant structures
All
like
right.
this.
Well, this Veno pick is somewhat counterproductive if you're gonna jungle and just concede a tier 1 tower to old chicken up top.
Yeah, no one's doing anything to slow it down.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe he'll pour into the lane now. He's got level 6. Maybe this is where you put a point into Gale. I don't think your ult's too effective this game.
No. Commit. 0440.
Alright. Garter gonna port all the way home. Cancel support. Okay. He's cool. Meanwhile, maybe it's just running show mid, right? Like, he's not farming well right now, but he's even, sort of, with the Pugna. And he's stacking Ancients, he's stacking Camps. And by the way, how often do you see, like, the 2 mid laners in the middle of the pack in terms of farm? That is super crazy.
I mean, yeah, this is just how this game has progressed.
Yeah.
Oh, bottom lane. Level 6 Axe. They catch the Oracle.
Impale to follow through. They need a dunk, but M99 not taking that much spin damage. Okay, taking a little bit more now. It looks like he will be healed. In fact, they're going to go right back in for 011. 011 taking a ton of magic damage. He will be going down to this Axe. Or, sorry, going down to these Juggernauts. And he gets Omni Slash off of that.
That Tombstone did a lot for them.
Yeah.
Might want to mine their top
Do you know if Pugna
Mash
Blast
rotation.
hits Tombstone? No, right? Like, it does not work. It's not a building anymore. Oh, it is a building, but...
Oh, that's the counter. The Oracle counter.
What is the Oracle counter? The Nether Ward?
He casts, no, he casts Fate's Edict, and then you just don't take any more drain damage.
Ah. You mean the Pugna counter, then?
Yeah, the Pugna counter.
I was gonna say, what counters Oracle? Is this like news to me? Nobody counters Oracle. Except Doom, I guess. Alright, old chicken swings around. I think he's looking for a backstab into a kill.
Oh, he might find, if he stays here, he'll find the Oracle. His Dark Pack's running out though, so he's not going to take any risks.
Yeah. Gonna pick up power
You
trips.
absolutely need Dark Pack if you're going to try anything like this.
Meanwhile, land him
No
on...
big creeps for him to eat.
It's a little bit awkward timing it with this skeletal wall. Looks like he's gonna just walk in a lane. I don't think they can actually kill this Juggernaut unless they hit like an Impale. Even with the Impale, Juggernaut might just be able to spin away.
Well, they need Axe Call.
Yeah.
They need Axe Call and the Impale. That's probably the only way.
Yeah, and there's no way he's gonna get Axe Called, right? That's the thing. Back in the mid lane, looks like Pugnut's gonna get backstab here. XE pops out with a Tombstone, and that get the Purifying Flame as well. Sylar trying to TP out. The Decryptify got dispelled off by Purifying Flames, or sorry, Fortune's End. Nice Decrypt TP, bro.
Valiant effort. Almost made it.
This is not the Pugnut game that we were expecting. He is losing the early game.
Well, you have to wait till they actually start pushing. If they can't manage to take any towers...
Oh, free courier. Dunk it.
They're really screwed.
Nice. 320 gold in the bank. Ame gonna get hit. Call is gonna be there. The dunk movement's be given. And they should be able to get it. Ame Slash gonna fly out. He's gonna spin away to the right side to his tower. Maybe not. They did definitely need the dunk for that kill. And now Old Chicken switches target. He sees M99. He gets stunned, but I don't think this is going to be enough to get the kill, so... Ame swings around again. There's a Dust Seeing 011, or Old Chicken. Old Chicken's gonna pour it out again, but the crit... Whew, a little bit close. He'll make it home.
He's really tanky with Death Pack. I think he was fine.
Yeah. If we check out this
And that
out
nerf
farm...
you were talking about, Purifying Flames. Doesn't have mana.
Actually, if he did have mana for it, maybe they do get the kill, right?
I think they probably... Yeah. I wouldn't say probably, but there was a chance.
So 0 gank attempts to the mid lane for the Alk. He gets to stack Ancients to his heart's content. I don't think this is part of EHOME's game plan.
Yeah, he's doing a really good job at protecting his mid tower. Because normally, you know, against a Pugna, you get pushed in like this.
Yeah.
You just drop a blast. There's nothing you can do. Eventually, it's going to go down.
I think it is going down.
He's held it off for quite a while. Yeah, now it's going down. But it's already 9 minutes, so he's doing a really good job.
Well, we're going to see another gank rotation around. Surprised that they're not taking Oracle, because in order really for them to get this kill, they need that the Dispel from Fortune's End. It looks like we are going to go for it now. I think the weakness of this strategy is Pugna. He's just so damn squishy. And he's gonna die here. Oh, easy pick off Sylar. Maybe Decryptify now, but not gonna help against Spin. He will go down to Ame. Alright, Garter just Vendetta that big creep. That is not great. Top lane, 11's gonna cancel a TP from XZ, but a second set of TP is gonna come in. That's a long TP though.
He has to be careful. There's 2 of them up here.
He's gonna just zone them away with ward. In fact, he did commit, dude. That Bill.
Yeah, he committed. Oh, he holds 1 point though, in case he needs the
Gale
or the ulti.
Yeah.
So, good
That's
stuff.
smart.
Very good hits of play.
Alright, well, Alchemist still unaccounted for. I don't know about this game.
Well, he has his armlet.
Yep.
He has a 1600 gold. Just Alchemist things.
And EHOME is essentially all in with this kind of roaming build, right?
They know about the Nyx too.
Yeah, they do.
He's right on the board.
Oh, the truck gives it away, and now they're going to stun him down. But Impale is going to hit. They're going to try to kill M99. Looks like they will get him. No! He gets level 6. False Promise is going to try to heal himself back up. They get the healing ward helping out a little bit. But he has no mana, actually. But still,
Fine.
1 heal was enough. False Promise. What a spell.
This is why you ban out Oracle.
Well, you only got so many bans, man. Manam's gonna come around here. Get Spin! And now he's going on Jasing, dude! Saving a point for Gale will not help you for that. There's a lift back into a dunk. Bang.
Oh, and now he has a level 4 ward.
Oh, that's
push.
That's push right there. By the way, Veno working on Veil.
You know the drill.
Thoughts? I mean, great damage, but Not sure how well it's synergized with the team's game plan.
I mean, it does a lot for their team. You have an Undying. Who,
You have Radiance.
Yeah, Radiance. Even Juggernaut Spin and Purifying Flames. I mean, obviously most of it's just for his ulti. It just does so much for his ulti.
Sure.
Veil Ags on Veno is an insane amount of magic damage.
I mean, no fuel will help a bit. I think yesterday Rubik just went straight pipe, right? And that's super interesting as well. That will counteract it. Looks like we do see a little bit gank here against XZ. XZ is actually going to fight back. Get out of here, Garter. Garter taking a lot of damage. Will go down to the M99's nukes. And that shall be a kill. They are trying to challenge this stack, but the stack is already gone. LGD has taken it. And Alchemist continues.
Yeah, like you said, Alchemist unaccounted for. He's about to finish his
relic.
It's only gonna be a couple more minutes. It's gonna have that Radiance.
I think once Radiance up, this game is actually over. They actually can't push against Radiance. Or is that just me calling it too soon?
Well, I mean, it's like you said, they're pretty much relying on Sylar, right? So even if you have Radiance, you can still walk up and blast.
Okay. Well,
there's still a chance.
This Veno counterpicking itself, Rubik doing a better Veno impression.
Oh, smoke gank. Oh no. Sylar's gonna go down again, most likely.
Rubik is trying to take the gank here. Sylar gets dispelled immediately. He's trying to pour it out. Do they have a stun? They don't. Omni Slash is not gonna get the kill, maybe. Where's your 1 point? Oh, he's only level 9. He makes it out.
Alright. This is the LGD draft weakness. 1 stun. Alchemist.
Okay. Doesn't seem like it's a problem, but yeah, they lost the kill there. But it's okay.
I mean, I think that's fine. I mean, we talked about their draft already. They're just committing to this. We're gonna fend off EHOME, and we don't care how long this game is gonna go on for. We're just gonna win in the late game anyways.
Right.
So no need to catch anyone out. Just play it very passively and wait for them to make a move first.
And I believe if maybe is with his Oracle, he cannot be killed this game, right? Just using that Chemical Rage plus False Promise, he's gonna come out with so much regen. So
I would say it's impossible. I mean, Klinks is not the kind of damage you want to. Oh, Lanham threw him into himself and got stunned. I mean, he was dead anyways, but still.
All right, that's Radiance flying out, I believe. Oh no, just 400 on the bank. He's gonna have Radiance in a second. Sylar though is doing his best to keep on trucking, keep on pushing. Tier 2 top is down to half HP. Tier 2 mid is still fresh, but Sylar is coming. Sylar going for the exact same build.
So I mean, Sylar is pretty much, you know, the objective taker, but one thing about EHOME's lineup is you can never just count out Axe and Klinks. Like, Klinks does so much damage. It's definitely not impossible for him to carry the late game.
Okay.
If he's positioned right, he gets to just searing arrows at anyone. It's very, very likely he can kill even Alchemist.
I mean, I hear you, but at the same time, LGD has built-in counters. A single disarm on Old Chicken, he is a walking creep, right? Like, he actually does not do anything. But if we get a good call here to start things off, that will be great. Ahmed taking a bunch of damage. The dunk not going to connect, so he'll put it on cooldown. But Old Chicken...
So I think with this, you should go take Roshan. If I was EHOME, this is where you go take Roshan.
Okay.
You need everything you can get.
Nobody is making a move to Roshan yet. I think if they take all the tier 2s, they could get Roshan whenever they want anyways, right?
I mean, you talk about, you know, Alchemist's farm. You have an Alchemist and your net worth is lower because you lost all of your buildings.
Okay.
It's 4 towers already.
The team's net worth is lower, yeah. EHOME is doing better there, but still. Alchemist, no joke. Lanham, is he going? No, he's going for the Yule Scepter of Divinity. Great item to have against Venomancer. Great item against the Faceless Void. When I say Faceless Void, I meant Juggernaut. Two very similar heroes.
Yeah, it's good. It's good for a lot of things.
Yeah.
Alchemist stun as well.
Yeah. Oh, Ward got stolen, dude. Yo, they're going in right now. They're gonna focus on Sylar. Sylar being caught on the right side. His teammate is here helping him out, but he is so low. So squishy. And look at XZ, man. That Decay doing so much work. They dusted up Old Chicken. Old Chicken's gonna go down to the Radiance. What is the game plan against an Alchemist running at you? I just don't know. They don't have a game plan for that.
Well, ideally, there's no way you can actually fight that. Axe is the only person who can stop him from running at you, and he wasn't even there. So that's definitely not a fight you should ever consider. I
guess it's more of like, it's about you running at them, right? Get the jump, get the kill, and move on with your life.
I mean, a lot of it just requires your Axe and your Nyx to be in position to set up for you. Because if they're not there for you, then, I mean, like you saw, they just got ran at and nothing you can do. Clinkz just can't stand there and fight them right now. He doesn't have BKB.
Alright, looks like that was a Midas picked up by Garter. Getting a little bit more experience. If you get to Axe, you know, Axe is as we saw last game, a very influential item, even in the ultra late game. Will give Alchemist a little bit of trouble, especially with that spike and whatnot, but...
It's interesting to see how the Nyx Ags actually wasn't so popular when it first came out, and now it's pretty much the staple build.
Yeah, I think when it first came out, a lot of people were asking, it's like, well, when do you fit this into your build? You know, you want to go Blink, you want to go Dagon and everything, but...
You don't need any of that.
Yeah, now the question is like, why would you ever want to get those items when you could just get Axe?
I think they're gonna nerf it.
They already nerfed it this patch.
I mean, I don't mean it like that. Because once you're burrowed already, you're still pretty much the same as before, right?
Okay, maybe it's taking a lot of damage. Oh, dude, he's full HP now. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Dude, false promise with healing ward. Look at that. Okay. Well,
I mean, it looks impressive right now, but he only has 1,000 life, so wait till he has like 2,000 something and he goes to full life.
Yeah, wait till he has level 16-0. Like what?
Okay.
Yeah, just saying.
Oh, they're going for Roshan now.
They got a gem on the Venom, so D wards are happening too. Yo, you know what's tilting me? There's a D ward quest in the compendium. So I got a gem on Venom. I was like, oh, easy D wards. Apparently, when your wards D ward for you, it does not count. Anyways, we're gonna see a call and Garter coming through. Can we actually get the kill? But the disarm helping him out. No magic damage, and now they're gonna focus on the tomb. This is not the fight. Ports are happening out here by Garter. 011's trying to take down the tomb, but he can't take it down. But he will get a dunk though. Lanham, he is the next one to go down here. Ami slash Yul Scepter. Can he actually steal Ami? Ami, no. He's gonna spin it. Ami, prepare for this. Aware of this situation. They do not get Roshan either, so going from bad to worse really fast.
Well, still no answer for this Alchemist. I mean, Clinkz kind of has the damage, but it's not nearly enough. Not against the kind of support he has behind him.
Pugna?
I agree with you. This is looking harder and harder for EHOME as the game goes on. Like, sure, you took a couple towers in the early game, but I mean, those aren't racks.
They are not. No, I thought EHOME would at least get up to the high ground before their team composition runs out of gas, but looks like LGD has been playing much better. Like, they're not just getting broed over.
Yeah, they had a day to do their homework.
Yeah.
I think they might have overhyped this Pugna.
This is Venopic also, you know, doing a lot of work. I think the tier 2 top solely defended because of the Pugna pick. Just all these wards slowing down the push. So what's the game plan now? I think that the draft of the Clinkz to me is the weakness. I think if you're gonna go all in terms of this draft, you have to draft a final pick that kills the Alp. Ideally, something that synergizes the Cryptify. Maybe not. Like, Oracle's still the problem, dude.
So. Yeah. And to be fair, Axe and Clinkz are definitely enough to kill off an Alchemist.
Okay. I guess that combination has never really found the Alchemist. Alchemist moving fast, and Alchemist, in fact, now moving into your Roshan pit. They could just, like, maybe he could start doing it by himself, yeah?
Oh, they
Venom
know about
works
it though.
as a backup. Alright, this is the fight. This is the fight where Netherword's gonna do something, maybe. XZ taking a little bit of damage under the pit, but he drops the
high ground
tombstone.
ward. Oh, he drops half his life.
But he's fine. Healing ward on the high ground. Everything on the high ground. What do you do
They're
if
gonna
you're
have to go
EHOME?
soon.
They can't actually fight into the tombstone. And they give up the Aegis. And
Oh,
they
the
don't.
ward discovers old 11 too. He might die here.
No. Blink Dagger cancel the ward, giving me even more vision. The Sun will lay down here in 11. He pops a playmail, but good luck versus 5. He is going to go down. Klink's doing his best to split push and apply some pressure. He's going to hit the tier 2 a bit, but man.
Radiant's mid tower's coming apart. Radiant's gone and fortified their structures.
What do you do against this? They're so. This, I think you're right about this Oracle pick. Everywhere they try to make something happen, this Oracle just shuts it down completely, just by himself.
Okay, he might die here. Nope. In fact, Garter perhaps might be in a little bit of trouble. He should just run at a creep and Midas something. Oh, no! No even a plan for that. And puts, sadly, now he gets to look at his Midas not on cooldown as he waits 40 seconds. Alright, Pugna's got Axe, guys.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna save you, not even the slightest.
But you could heal your Axe if when he's 5-man calling people.
Heal your axe. I think if you're healing your axe, you're screwed.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna see another gank from Team EHOME. They're not calling GG out yet, so they definitely want to play for a little bit longer. But Ame's got Aegis, so he's no longer a valid gank target. I think you just have to find the Oracle.
Yeah, I would agree with you. But it's so difficult. You have to find an Oracle through an Undying and a Veno. This Veno pick is making it so hard for them to find anyone. Like, you know, normally, if you want to jump them, you have to go around. He has a gem and he has wards up all over the place.
Right.
There's like no wraparound. There's no jumping from the front either.
The wards are canceling Axe's Blink Dagger constantly, so it's just making it hard. Looks like EHOME is gonna get a tier 2, so okay, there is that. Maybe they're gonna even poke in the high ground, but they might.
They definitely have to threaten high ground right now.
They are threatening it. Sylar always puts his ward in this particular position. I think
Right outside tower range.
I don't know.
Do you agree with it?
I don't agree with it. Because very easy for Alchemist just to walk in, right? Okay, looks like there is a little bit of backstabbing. That is a Juggernaut spinning just to kill the creep
cutting
wave.
the wave.
Yeah. Alright, Lanham still spin.
They draw a line down middle. Just keep doing this. Go down every lane, catching up on those towers now.
Yep. In fact, they are ahead in terms of net worth. We're about to see Alchemist double up on the Clinks. That is not a good sign, man.
Oh, they're pinging out the Veno, telling him to move up. Don't get caught. Don't lose gem.
He's got Blink, right? Is he gonna get caught?
Maybe. Going on Ame.
Okay. He's got Aegis, though.
He's got Aegis.
Okay.
Oh,
they got him.
All right.
All
Small
right.
victories.
Oh, chicken gonna get found. But the thing about Klink's cooldown is that it's relatively long, so use it for that engagement, you're done for a while. And LGD says, okay, we're gonna push another tower. Ooh, maybe he's buying Axe. Let's play that game. Who's getting the first Axe?
I don't think he's buying X.
Oh, he's going.
Pretty sure he's just
Never
buying
mind. I saw the point booster. I got super excited. Never mind.
Too early.
Too early. You're right. You're right.
I mean, imagine you were right though. How stupid would I look?
All right. Assume in the world that I was right. Let's play the game regardless.
It's got to be Veno. It should be Veno. It's between Veno and Undying. I would say Veno comes first because he has the setup for it.
Okay.
That's my guess.
But that 1 second cooldown of Purifying Flames, dude. Imagine the heals.
Okay,
Imagine the
like,
nukes.
He's like third in line.
No, he's 4-9. I give it to the Jug before you give it to.
I would give it. Okay, you're right. Yeah, you're
Jug
right.
Omni Slash is no joke. The cooldown reduction is good too. But you're right. We're gonna see that Octomeme. You just picked up a bounty room for 600 gold, so might as well go back to the side shop and buy another point booster like right then and there, man. Cause you're just rich.
No, you gotta get that Shivas first.
Oh man, can't we just see some Axe?
You will. Just give him like 10 more minutes.
I think this game would... You think EHOME's gonna stay in this game for 10 more minutes?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna make my prediction now. 40 minutes. That's
40 minutes.
How long I think this game will go. 40
Okay.
minutes.
Well, it's gonna be 15 more minutes of EHOME getting pushed in. Because here comes maybe in the front line. Is there, like, I've been counting out EHOME for the past 10 minutes, but is there actually a chance for them to kill maybe? Or win a team fight? Okay, it's gonna start here. Alright, never mind. False Promise gets activated. I guess now with that, they can maybe re-engage once the False Promise has been used.
They're trying to catch him in the backline.
Okay, they got one here. Oh, Chicken popping the BKB. He's gonna get two, but no! It was close. He gets Omni Slash and the double kill here. As Ame chops down two. And Justine blinks forward. He finds one. He yules up the Rubik. Rubik does have a spin. Okay, not bad, but 011 gets caught here by maybe. And 011, as well as the rest of the team, is gonna get completely rammed down. Sylar's dead. Landham's dead. Chicken's gonna pour it out, but he's dead.
Alright. Alright, you know what? You were right. They're gonna call GG soon. I lied about that 10 minutes.
And we're not gonna see any X.
If they didn't call GG here, they're gonna take one more team fight, and then if they lose that one, they'll call it.
Okay.
So you were right. It's not good. 40 minutes. I only overshot that by
10.
10 minutes.
Alright, Pugno buys back, trying to make that Valiant hold. Life Drain good against the Manta Illusions. Kappa. Look at him defending the racks, dude.
Got him.
Alright, the Decrepify doing a little bit of work. Blink, Impale, gonna get dodged here. Justine getting Mana Burn. Okay, maybe they kill him. Look at the damage! The burst was there. They will pick up the gem. Iron Talon gets dropped on the ground.
Oh, maybe he knew he was gonna die. He just dropped his Iron Talon immediately.
And now, maybe we'll disengage. Oracle running to his faithful friend says, dude, I got False Promise for you. Don't worry. Maybe says,
He's gone?
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright, 4,000 gold. I think he actually buys AC here. Normally, you see Alks go the Shiva's build. I think this is actually a game where you...
I think Klinks is really the only one that has a chance of killing you. So you just stack as much armor as possible.
Well, I mean, they're the same amount of armor. You get AC or you get Shiva. You get 15 for yourself.
Right.
But AC gives armor to everyone.
And helps you push a little bit faster. Not that they need help with it. Alright, 2 Invis Heroes scouting, but M9 is about to drop a ward. Oh, he's got Ghost Scepter. Okay. Alright, Impale. It's good. Now, so now you run a Smoke Ank for the Alk, right? And then you kill him. And then you force his buyback out.
I don't. Okay, no, he bought Shiva. He's not some buyback. They see his new item.
Okay. Well, with the Alk, you could never be sure. And probably by the time you get there, he gets buyback gold because it's Alk.
Alright. If the game lasts long enough, Scepter is probably his next item. Because I don't think he needs to replace his armlet anytime soon. He's strong enough as he is. Just
there's still Moonshine.
Yeah, but I don't think he needs that either. I think they can do more if he bought eggs for his teammates.
So you think Venom's
the other
number
team
one?
doesn't really have an answer.
I actually think Undying might be...
the other team has an answer for it.
I think Undying might be number one. The 4-second decay is actually... Like, decay is so good against Rubik Pugna, right? Like, they just... They're walking around with...
Rubik. He has 48 strength. 4 decays, 0 life.
Yeah, exactly. Don't think that's how it works.
Preemptive ward.
That is a terrible sign for your team,
They forgot about the gem, though. They forgot about the gem.
Yeah. Oh, Alchemist takes that. Easy plus 12 gold. Alright, man. I don't think we're going to see any Ags. Alright. Landham steals Chemical Rage. So he's moving fast. Gets that regen.
Regen's fast. This is actually one of the best skills to steal.
Yeah, yeah, plus 100 HP regen per second. I say that's pretty good.
You get the mana too. Yeah. So you never have to worry about mana either.
Imagine if Alchemist... Sorry, go ahead.
He had 37 mana regen. He just doesn't have to worry about mana either.
Yeah. I mean, let's be fair, he's not surviving long enough to worry about mana regen in these fights.
You never know.
Okay, just seeing, gets found, but these
Oh,
wards...
they know about him.
He doesn't care, he's running in.
They're walking into a trap. Alright, they're good.
That tombstone on the high ground. Okay, we're gonna see Alchemist pushing in bottom this time. 3k go in the bank, that's gonna be his buyback. And looks like they found the Nyx could spike, and he will spike. Actually, maybe it gets stunned, but look at the crit. 400 damage by Ame. He will spin down the spider. And to high ground we go. Range Rex. Easy takedown. Oh, never mind. Look at Silo with his technology, dude. Killing the Manta illusions. Yo, is this a Divine Rapier from Klinks?
I don't even...
I mean, you gotta go Divine, right?
I don't think so. I think you still go MKB.
Okay, what is there to lose?
The game.
The game is over going at this rate. Because look at this Alchemist. He's double your net worth.
Yeah, but that's pretty standard for Alchemist, especially if you're winning. I mean, doubling your net worth is pretty standard for an Alchemist.
Alright, well, if he's going MKB, good against that 8% Radiant miss chance.
What? 8? 17?
17%. Oh, it's 8 in Dota 1.
Lumi, please.
It's been like 10 years, dude. 10 years. These numbers in my head. I am too old for this shit.
Don't you do patch analysis videos?
Yeah, but who talks about 17%? Nobody talks about 17%.
Everyone talks about 17%. Look at Spirit Breaker.
Alright. I know. That was the yoke.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So who's gonna get the Aegis? Ame, I suppose. He's already making a space for it. He's also got 3,500 go. Yeah.
Alright, wait, what's on that courier? That's a scepter. See? There it is.
Alright.
The
So
first scepter.
your money's on Veno. Right?
I say it's Veno, but I definitely agree with you. Dying is a very likely candidate as well. They're both very good.
Yep. And then Ame on a close third, and M99 says, "Dude, I've been healing people all game, man. Just let me have my day in the light." Who boss again? Okay.
I'm starting to lean towards Undying now too. I think you're right. I think it's going to be Undying.
Because the way I see this team fight going for LGD is that I don't think the Veno ever wants to blink into the middle. Like, they don't need that ult to win a fight like that. They kind of just want to kite back and forth, let Ame and maybe hit the Raxus. And I think Decay spam is perhaps a bit better for that game plan than a Veno ult. Have we even seen a Veno ult this game?
I think I saw it once.
Okay.
I mean, the way I see it is that they're so far ahead right now that if he veils and hits anyone, it's more than enough damage. You don't even need the scepter.
Well, we will get the answer right now.
Let's see it.
And Justin gets it.
It is the Veno. Alright, nice. Still won.
Wrong decision, bruh. Alright. And we're gonna just go down mid. Ame 4k go in the back. He could probably just die again, buy back, BOT in. He has to go for that too.
Maybe he doesn't. But I don't think he thinks he's gonna die anyways.
He's got false promise. Okay, they lift him up, they stun him up. Okay, look at the damage!
Look at that damage.
Look at that damage!
This is why I didn't think that Shiva's was the right choice.
Okay, but he's back to full HP though. Oh, not! Wow, they did so much damage. I am impressed. And they actually have to wait for the ult. I don't think they can go high ground without the ult.
That was a level 3 mono burn as well. The Decrep. Plus the
Is this a hubris? Blast. Is this a hubris? Are they going up the high ground without the ult?
It's already up.
No, I'm not talking about his. I'm talking about Orgo, so.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Okay. You say that though. Oh no, it's gonna be Ame in the front line here. The taunt coming in a little bit too late and they lost him. Sylar is dead for 60 and they definitely need his damage output. Omni Slash on the back line, cutting down 0-11. 0-11 down to Ame, and meanwhile, Alchemist unchecked in the front line. They do kill Ame. Good luck killing me a second time. And the Tombstone Zombie has been gone onto Lanham. He will dodge the poison, but where is he going?
He blinks. He just blinks on top of points and kills him.
Alright guys. This has been a fun and instructive video about maybe playing Alchemist. And they call it GG.
My prediction wasn't even that far off.
40 minutes?
Yeah, 5 minutes off.
Alright, but let's be real. This game was over at the 15-minute mark.
Yeah, I think it was over too.
I mean,
Alright.
EHOME gave it a chance, you know. Hope for some kind of big misplay from LGD, but LGD's lineup was super easy to execute as well. They just had to make sure that, you know, Alchemist never died. And did he ever die?
No, 609. I mean, I think they found their answer to the Pugna.
Yeah. I mean, I think they're going to leave Pugna in the pool now. Like, let you pick it. I think there's multiple counters to the Pugna, so... Well, the draft and the best of 5 has been taking into an interesting turn, because I think that was definitely one of EHOME's trump card. Kind of defiantly answered by LGD. Game 3 is going to be coming your way, guys. Series now evened up 1 game apiece. We see you in a bit.